a long awaited video, and I had so many grand plans on how I was going to do that, and all of them I think I was delaying, and nothing came together. So I said, you know what, let me just start this. We're in November, so maybe somebody can have some nice results just for the Christmas season. Hello. Welcome back to Life with Martha. Welcome back, guys. Okay, let me just, have you subscribed? No, I just want to find out if you've subscribed to this channel. I mean, if you haven't subscribed, why have you not subscribed? All you need is a Gmail account. It's free. You create a YouTube account. I know it's a lot, but you could just create a YouTube account. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to upload anything. All you do is to help me by subscribing to the channel. It's just been so busy at work, even with COVID-19, and sometimes when I get home I really don't want to do any video or any video editing, and I only have a Saturday and Sunday off, and I just had to space the videos out too. I want to get a little more views, so please like the videos, guys. I mean, different content, you could tell me what it is so I could just do that. And I would like you to share the video. I mean, it takes a lot for me to record, and the editing is even harder, and I have to do that, and I have to be very motivated to do that, and I will stay motivated this time. There's nothing that is going to demotivate me this time. I just have to do a little more scheduling and ensure that I can provide a video at least every 2 weeks, and for your viewing pleasure, please subscribe, please like, and please share the video. And to those of you who do that, thank you so much. And those of you who are going to do that now, please, I thank you for helping me on my way, on my goal, at least reaching somebody. Okay, guys, so sometime in maybe August of 2020, I went to the doctor because I'm normally always very sick with acid stomach. I always getting some H. pylori infection, and I mean, this is recurring, and we couldn't figure out what it was. I spend a lot of money. I take a lot of something called omeprazole and Nexium. It gave me a lot of diarrhea, and I mean, all of those stomach ailments do over time, or can over time, increase your risk of ulcers and also stomach cancer. So I sat there and I thought, I can't do this anymore. I mean, they were thinking of telling me to go get a colonoscopy, and then I had to do an endoscopy, and you know, it's a lot of money. Almost every other month I was going to the doctor, and the worst thing is I did a ultrasound, and the thing came back saying how my liver was fatty, my kidney was fatty, suit bag fatty, and I was like, but what? Now, a lot of people did not know that was my weight, but I did weigh over 200 pounds. I mean, there is no see where the fat was. So we started working full time. That was sometime in July, and then when I'm going in there, I find my shirts won't button up, and I was wearing size 16 shirts, and the things don't want to button. And I'm like, wait a minute. Then when I went to the doctor, my weight normally was between 200 to 205. In the latter parts, it would be up to 210. It would be within that range, fluctuating all the time. And then I'm seeing my weight was like at 229. And I'm like, but what time did that happen? And then I was like, no, I need to try to do something about that. I'm getting older, and it's way harder for us to lose weight as older individuals. And I just decided that I was going to do something about it, and I decided to work very hard at it. So this journey really and truly is a whole year in the making. That journey, I went on vacation and I just decided, okay, this is it. I never wore pants. I didn't like the way my trousers fit. Hurts all the time. And when I went back to work, I actually put a trouser on and one of my co-workers took a picture. What caused me to take the picture was when I put the trouser on, so it fit me well. Because I went in there, somebody said, "Hey Martha, what's going on? You have a go well?" You know already how people just stop doing nonsense. So I just decided to continue doing that through November. And then when I traveled, I kept it up. When I came back to work, my other co-worker said, "But Martha, what's happening?" And I said, "You see it?" She said, "Yes." And then I realized it was true that when you start losing weight, the changes are not immediate. It happens over time. And that's what kept happening. So, I just kept it up while it took a whole year. And that is because I do only like 20% of exercise. I think if I were going to the gym, I probably would have had a lot more weight loss and faster. So very happy, energetic. I have not gone to the doctor this entire year. I have not gone to the doctor for anything related to my health, stomach issues or anything like that. The biggest change, okay, how I did this was by eating and drinking pure whole foods. I think that's what I should say. Whole foods. I avoided refined carbs. I avoided sugar, which I still don't use out of a choice. Sometimes, like this week, I had to buy sugar so that I could make some juice. I bought some sugar so that I could bake some cake. But generally, for this past year, I have not bought any sugar. I have not bought any juice from the supermarket. Neither do I make juice. I don't do that. I reward myself on weekends, or I did, because right now I've gotten so out of that habit of eating bread. I rewarded myself on weekends having toast. Just toast. I'm not having white bread, just eating it like this. I have it as toast. And I don't use macaroni. I don't use rice. If I go out and this is all the choice is, I probably would have that. And I do between 12 to 20 minutes of exercise a day. And I replaced a lot of my meals with juices and proteins. Time I would have protein with just steamed vegetables. These vegetables were steamed without salt. I did not put any butter or oil in there. And at night, all I would have was cereal. Now, listen, guys, you need to check your weight. You need to check how you look. And you need to get your body mass index, which is an idea of how much weight you should be at. Now, I'm not saying that overweight people are not healthy people. I don't think those measurements are fair, because they're overweight people or obese people who are very fit. I think if I'm trying to get to my fitness level now, that's what I'm trying to do, which I may decide that I have to go to the gym eventually for me to get to that fitness level. But all I'm saying is you need to make a decision for yourself about how you look, how healthy you are, and if you want to do something about it, and just do that. There's a lot of sacrifices that have to be made. I mean, I am not 100%. I probably need to lose at least 5 to 6 pounds for me to be at my most ideal weight. The ideal body mass index for humans or women is 18 point something to 24.9 or thereabouts. I am at 25.6 or 25.4. Okay, but I don't look it. I don't look it because somebody saw me the other day, thought I was 160 pounds. I say, yeah, right, in my bra. You know what I mean? I ain't no 160 pounds, although I would like to be. But I think at 160 pounds, I don't really think I would look as good as I do now. You know what I mean? I think I look good. I'm very proud of myself. And the biggest thing that I am going to be working on is to just maintain that weight, at least not to get or gain weight. So if you want to start the journey, maybe we could start a journey together now, right? So I will be posting videos. Now I will be posting my different Instagram handles and my Facebook pages. So take a note of those Facebook and Instagram names, and please go on there and give me a follow. So yes, if you want to participate in this, we'll probably do a challenge for the month. You comment below. That's the other thing. Let's interact with one another by making some comments. Okay, so right now, to be honest, I'm just on a maintenance journey, but my BMI suggests that I should lose at least 6 more pounds. So I'm hoping that I could do that. And I will not go beyond those 6 pounds. I'm just saying that now. It will just be about me not gaining anything. And that's what you will need to go on this journey with me. You will need a very high powered blender. You would need a juicer, right? If you don't have a juicer, you could use a very high powered blender, and then you could get stock in so that you could extract the juice. Okay, so I'll show you how to do that, right? You will need some weights. You will need, I will put links to those things. You will need a weight training belt. Okay, or what that's going to do. Okay, wait. You also need some sort of sweat vest. Okay, these 3 things are going to intensify your workout. So if you choose to do workout for 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day, 7 minutes a day, by using those additional tools, you are going to maximize your efforts. Okay, right? You're going to sweat more, you're going to add more resistance, and with the belt, you are going to compress the areas that you have the issues with, and you're going to be able to target them more. So, you know, if you're lazy like me, you need it. If you are going to the gym, you probably don't need those additional items. But for the eating, you need the juicer, you need a steamer. Okay, and you could make a steamer. You don't need to buy a steamer. You just get a pan that has a tight fitting lid, and you get one of those metal baskets that you can just plop in there, and you have your steamer to go, right? Limit the amount of cooking that you do to your vegetables and your fruits, because cooking or heating food up in its raw state totally destroys the nutrients that are in those foods. So I do as minimal cooking to my food as possible. I steam my food most times. I don't use any, I use whole foods like whole milk, whole butter. But when I steam my vegetables, I don't use any salt, oil, or butter. I steam them and I just have them like that. I've included potatoes, Irish potatoes and sweet potatoes. I've been doing them curried, I've been doing them mashed, so I've been putting those things in my diet, because sometimes having these steamed vegetables just got a bit monotonous, and I really didn't want to have them. Like, my body started to reject them. So I put occasionally, maybe once or twice in the week, I would add one of those carbs to the thing. Also, I do veg. Some days I don't have any meat at all, meat protein that is, or protein from meat. like a meat source like chicken or beef. I eat a lot of eggs because this is the protein that's very satiating. Its satiety value is very high, just like a banana. And I don't have high cholesterol, so it's not an issue for me. But if you do suffer with high cholesterol, you may want to check the amount of eggs that you consume. But I have eggs 5 days a week. On the weekend, I treat myself. Okay, so I went hard Monday to Friday, and Saturday and Sunday I relaxed the eating a bit. Okay, and then I started again. So you need to find a rhythm for yourself. You need to find a reason for yourself. You need to set goals that are attainable, because it makes no sense for you to deny yourself something and then all of a sudden, you go and you binge at it. The other thing that I'm going to advise you to do is to ensure that you eat on time. Because if let me tell you, I have my food, my lunch ready, and I eat it by 11:45 every day. Why? Because I want to beat my hunger. If you allow yourself to get hungry before you eat, you're going to have a problem. The other thing, avoid the snacking. Now, I know some people are emotional eaters. Please, if you're an emotional eater, just only have things that are healthy in your house, and that's it. I mean, if you want to snack, please get some nuts. So prunes, I had peanut butter, cranberries. These are the things that I turned to if I felt a little hungry throughout the day. So I always had that in my bag, and I always munched on it. And so I'm not a big unhealthy snacker, and that's another thing that helped me. So you could also try to do that. Include some healthy snacks in there. Avoid things that are not naturally sweetened. If it's not naturally sweet, you should avoid it at all costs. Okay? If you're going to have bread at all, any type of bread, please ensure that the bread is toasted, because toast changes the glycemic value of bread. And we will talk about high and low glycemic foods, because that will become important when you're making your choices. So this video, I don't want to make it too long, so I will do them in small bits to explain some of the things that you could now change up in your own diet, and so that you could make more or make better choices at eating. And trust me, the eating choices are going to go a whole long way in your weight loss journey, if that's what you are aiming for. Or if you're just aiming to get healthy, changing the way you eat, how you eat, what time you eat, when you eat what, is going to help you 100%. So this is how I did it. I did it with eating, drinking or juicing, and doing exercises with these tools to maximize the effectiveness of them in a short space of time. You need to drink some water. WATER. H2O. You need to take in at least 1.5 bottles of liters of water. So it's better, in my opinion, because you take your time, and you don't feel like you are missing out on something, right? But if you want to go fast, I have a few recipes that I'm going to be posting, a few detoxes. Now, detoxing is 100% something that you have to do before you start any journey at all. Because if your body, it's almost as if you want to teach your body a new way of doing things. And a detox is like a reset button, like when you're doing your computer and you reset it. This is what a detox is going to do. So I'll be posting a detox that you're going to do maybe on a weekend, and then the Monday, you are going to start fresh with your eating and your drinking. So how about we start this the weekend coming? So who's in with me? Please comment below, and then we will start this journey together. So see you in the next one, and please like and share. And I look forward to hearing from you what it is you really need to ask me. If you want to ask me any questions, maybe I should do a live on Saturday. Maybe I should announce a live on Saturday. And so if you're on my Facebook page, I will do it on my Facebook page. So please like the page, and then you will see when I go live. And I'm hoping to see you. Thank you guys, and I hope that you can start a journey to become healthy. I think that's what it is. Once you start, any change that you make at all is an improvement to what you weren't doing before. Okay, so I love you guys. I thank you so much for your support, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.